Welcome to the first FIFA 22 based video on my channel where we're going to be discussing the top 20 biggest player rating upgrades that are going to happen in my opinion. FIFA 21 is here. Don't waste your money on FIFA points. Go to MMOPO.com and get cheap, fast and safe FIFA 21 coins. Use code OzNoz to get 8% off your order. Link in the description. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, as I said, we have the start of the FIFA 22 based content on the channel. We're going to be doing loads of different FIFA 22 based discussions. I'm excited for it. We're starting with talking about the top 20 biggest player rating upgrades that I think are going to happen. Now, if you enjoy this kind of content, please make sure you drop a like on the video. And if you enjoy it all the way through, make sure you hit that subscribe button for loads more of this style of content. We like to talk about football, we like to talk about FIFA, combining the two. It's lovely to have a discussion, so any opinions you have on any of these topics, any of these players, put them down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear everything you guys have to say. Without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with Luke Shaw, he is currently rated 81 in FIFA 21. I'm going to push him up to 84, a huge +3 upgrade for the English left back. He's had a fantastic season with Man United, finishing second, one of the best defences in the league, and also 5 assists in the Premier League season is very, very good for a left back. I really have to say, he really came through for England in the Euros and thoroughly impressed me. He's got a massive season ahead of him, especially with better defenders alongside him like Varane. Up next, we have another English player who shone in the Euros as well. We have Saka. I've got him from a 75 all the way up to a 79. A +4 upgrade is massive. He's only 19 and he's already carrying Arsenal. He's got 8 goal contributions in the Prem this year, which is pretty impressive, and he looks brilliant for England. As I said, I mean, he started that Germany game and a couple of others, and I thought he was fantastic. He's got a massive season ahead of him, and I think he's going to absolutely smash it this year in the Prem with Arsenal. Next, we have the big boy, of course. How couldn't we talk about this guy, Erling Haaland? I've got him going from 84 to 87. I think that's absolutely spot on in my opinion. I could have even pushed him up to 88. The scary thing about this guy is he's so young, and he's 21, and he's just looking absolutely fantastic. I believe he's got 27 goals in 28 matches in the Bundesliga, which is quite frankly frightening statistics. And he's also got 10 goals in 8 matches in the UCL, which is mental. He's obviously been pinned for a big move, hopefully to my team, Chelsea. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, even the big move might put him up to an 87, even an 88. We'll have to wait and see, but he is at 100% getting an upgrade from that 84. Next, we have Ruben Dias. He's going up from an 81 to an 83, in my opinion. He's had a fantastic period with City. He's really just fixed that defense and made them absolutely fantastic since the leaving of Company. So he's been absolutely brilliant. I mean, that defense has won the league, and it really won the league for them. He's absolutely fantastic. He's only 24, as I said. I was going to put him higher, but 81 to 83 I think is a good enough reason. I think it can improve a lot more in the next years to come. He is only young and he's just looking fantastic, but anything too drastic with centre backs I don't think ever happened, so I'm just putting him up to 83. Next, we're going to be dipping into the Serie A with Barella. I mean, he's looked absolutely fantastic. He won the Serie A with Inter, and he won the Euros with Italy, and he looked fantastic in both, I have to be honest with you. He got 10 goal contributions in the Serie A season, and when I watched him in the Euros, he is an absolute baller. I'll tell you that. He's going right to the very top. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we're doing, but we're just going 80 to 82, which I think is a really nice, just little upgrade. We have another Italian next with Chiesa. I've got him going from a 78 to an 82 and a +4 upgrade. He got 16 goal contributions for Juve in the Serie A, and again, looks fantastic in the Euros. He's only 23 once again, so loads of promise, loads of potential, and I think he's going to be absolutely fantastic. He's playing for Juventus. He's going to have a great career ahead of him, so we've got to leave room for his ratings to go up. Another big striker from the Serie A as well, we have Romelu Lukaku. I've got him going from an 85 to an 87. I was close to putting him to an 88, but I thought it would be appropriate to have Haaland and Lukaku both at 87 because they are just great. They could both be at 88. Lukaku's been fantastic. A staggering 24 goals and 11 assists in Serie A. Of course, he led the line and won Inter the Serie A. I mean, he had a fantastic season, and although Belgium did disappoint in the Euros, they still looked fantastic, or he looked fantastic up front, banging some goals in for them. A well-deserved upgrade, and as I said, I could see it being 88. Next, we have Harry Maguire, once again another player that had a fantastic Euros and a fantastic season with Man United. I think he's a very underrated player. People need to understand he is just a really, really good player, and they need to stop putting his price to his ability, and they need to stop like the whole slab head meme kind of pushes him down. He's a fantastic player and he's got a fantastic future, and he's pairing up with Rafael Varane potentially, which is going to be unbelievable. Next we have an interesting one in Llorente. I've got him going from an 82 to an 85, a nice +3 upgrade for the lad. He got 12 goals and 11 assists in the La Liga season for Atletico Madrid. Of course, they won the league, which is very, very impressive. He seems like an all-round diverse player that has just impressed me every time I've seen him. I think he's going to be massive for Spain in the upcoming fixtures. He's also quite a diverse player in the sense he plays right back, he plays centre mid, he can almost play up front for Atletico. I think he's Diego Simeone's dream as an Atletico player. I think he is due maybe a bigger move in the future, but for now, he's looking fantastic and going to be a very solid 85 rated Atletico Madrid player in my opinion. Next we have a favourite of mine. We have big Jackie Grealish. I've got him going from an 80 to an 84, which I think is pretty fair. A +4 upgrade is pretty naughty in my opinion. 16 goal contributions in the season for Villa. He was also injured for a big part of that, and he's doing the best he can for Villa. I feel like he's reached the ceiling, and hopefully and potentially he'll be making the big move to Man City where he can truly flourish and become the really good player that he knows. He can get the stats to back how good he is, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think a +4 for his ability alone is absolutely fair enough. I'm boosting up to 84. That is Jack Grealish. Next we have Kimpembe. We've got 81 to 83 in my opinion. He looks like a very solid centre back. He started for France in the majority of the game for the Euros, and that is impressive. If you know the calibre of player France dropped to centre back, it's impressive. I mean, Laporte even changed nationality because he couldn't get into the French team. So for him to be starting there and him to be having a great potential at PSG, Ramos joining, he's already got Marquinhos there, who we'll be talking about later. There's fantastic centre-back options and plenty of learning for him to do. So it's a fascinating to see how good and how much he progresses in his career. But yeah, he's going up to 83 in my opinion. Next we have Silva. I mean, he's personally might not have expected me to talk about. I've got him from 79 to 83, a 4+ jump. I can't not mention him. He got 28 goals in the Bundesliga for Frankfurt, which is very, very impressive. He moved to Leipzig, which is going to be fascinating. I reckon he'll score as many goals for them too. Just a bit better team in the Bundesliga. But yeah, I'm interested to see how he grows. Definitely deserved of an 83, 82 rated card. Next we have my boy Mason Mount. Now, if you know, he's my favourite player in the entire world. I've gone 80 to 84. I think it's very fair he gets the same kind of boost as Grealish in my opinion. He has been the most consistent and probably the best player for the champions of Europe. I mean, that says a lot. He got the winning goal assist in the final, and he didn't play his absolute best for England, but for Chelsea this season, he played absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, you have to give him +4 in my opinion. I could see Grealish and Mount both going actually to 83, but I've given them both 84 because I'm English and I love them. Next up we have Marquinhos, who I think is going to go from 85 to 87. Again, brilliant centre-back and CDM when needed for PSG. Just incredibly consistent, and he's going to be fantastic to watch when Ramos is beside him with Kimpembe, who we recently talked about. Next up we have Moreno, 83 to 85 in my opinion. Now I had to include this guy because he got 30 goal contributions in La Liga, and he was key to the Europa League win that he got. Fantastic season for him. I mean, he's really just getting up and up, and yeah, he got 7 goals in 12 games in the Europa League win, which is absolutely fantastic. So deserved of an upgrade. I couldn't not mention a goal scorer of that caliber. Next we have Donnarumma, who is around 22, 23, and he's starting for Italy. He got man of the tournament for Italy, who won, of course. He looks absolutely fantastic. He's made also the massive move to PSG, which kind of boosts you up in FIFA if you make a big move. He's going from an 85 to 87 in my opinion, because he has just got potential to be the best goalkeeper in the world, 100%. Next up we have Theo Hernandez, who looks absolutely fantastic. He got 12 goal contributions for AC Milan at left back, which I think is absolutely staggering. I think he's a really good player, and he's got a big move incoming in the next couple of years. Very young at 23. I think he's got a massive move. He'll start getting in the French team, even though they have a nice collection of good left backs, the French team. But yeah, he's with his deadly pace and everything, he's going to be fantastic. Also, I reckon he's going to be a fantastic FIFA card next year. Next up, we have Pedri, who has taken the world by storm this year. He is only 18. He's played almost every single game for Barcelona. He played almost every game for Spain in the Euros. Looks so impressive. And now he's at the Olympics. Everyone wants him to play because he just is sensational. When I watched him for an 18-year-old, he looked different gravy. I'll tell you that. If he was English, the world would be going mental for him. I'll tell you that. So I've got him going from a 72 silver to a 78, which I think is thoroughly deserved. And as he's 18, I don't want to put him too high above the 80s because he's got so much room to grow. Next up, we've got Upamecano, 79 to 82 in my opinion. He's got the big move to Bayern, so they'll love that. And also, he's been quite consistent as a young defender at 22. He's been quite consistent for Leipzig, so I feel like he deserves the big upgrade with the big move. He's always been talked about as fantastic. Obviously, because he's so young, he hasn't been brought into the major French team yet. He's been playing for the under-21s, which is an incredible team for the French national team. Plays most games for Leipzig and just been consistently really good the last couple of years. So a nice little +3 upgrade for him for a solid 82 card. Last but not least, we have our biggest upgrade, Jude Bellingham, going from a 69 to a 78 gold card in my opinion. This guy is mental. He's just turned 18 and he plays almost every game for Dortmund. Unbelievable. He got into the English Euro squad, knocking out some incredible players like James Ward-Prowse and loads of other great England internationals. Didn't play because he was in the squad. He's going to be fantastic for England. I thought there was loads of hype, but he is a baller. Playing in really high-stake Champions League matches for Dortmund and just dominating the pitch. He looks like an incredible talent, and for that reason, he's deserved of a 69 to a 78 +9 upgrade. So guys, hope you did enjoy. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe down below. If you did, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.